Thank you for tuning into another episode of Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. I'm Jason Luntz. Today I want to invite two close personal friends of mine that are doing some amazing things in the Nashville community. I'm with the operators and owners of Spread Love, Matthews and Sexton. How you guys doing?
All right. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I really appreciate you guys being here. For my viewers that don't know, a few months ago, you threw an amazing event, a tribute to the world famous Outkast, a group I think is phenomenal. And the event was really well put together, and it was a great tribute, and we had a great time. And I know you have a second event coming up, so I want our viewers first to know what you have coming up, and then I want to know the inspiration behind what you guys are doing.
Okay, sure. First of all, thanks for having us. We really appreciate you asking us to do this and giving us the platform to talk about what we're doing at SpreadLove.com.
Oh, no problem.
Spread Love, well, the event first. Well, you want to tell them about Spread Love first?
Sure.
Tell them about Spread Love first.
We'll start with Spread Love, then we'll get to the event.
It sets the context for why
no
we're
problem.
doing that.
Spread Love is a blog that was founded a couple years ago. It originally focused on entrepreneurship, just highlighting individuals in the community that were doing some fascinating things.
Okay.
But at one point, I got kind of bored with that, and I wanted to kind of more so focus it on something that I was passionate about, which was music and art and things of that nature. So the focus of the blog kind of shifted on that to where we were highlighting artists and musicians in the community. And I got with Lo here, and he was already strong within the Nashville's music community. So I needed someone to kind of quarterback me through the process and kind of help bounce ideas off of. But one of the main challenges that I ran into, we had like about 3,000 followers on Facebook, and I was trying to think of a way to bring these people out and meet them and see who they were. So I got with Lo here, and we kind of started brainstorming, and one of the ideas we came up with was to do live tribute concerts.
Great.
Well, that has been done before, so then our second challenge was, if we want to do this, how can we do it differently? Like, how can we create an experience? Just like if you walk into a Starbucks or if you go into one of your favorite spots, how can we create an experience? And so with that being said, we thought, okay, what we'll do is we'll take the traditional tribute concert setup and we'll couple that with like a miniature art crawl or art and other elements that support and help push the culture forward.
Oh, great.
And that's kind of how that whole thing came about. And so when you come to a concert, like the one that we did with Outkast, you had kind of a miniature art crawl for the first hour where you got to meet local artists within the community that were doing some fascinating things on canvas and things of that nature, graffiti artists, and then the musicians, which are local here in Nashville. So that's kind of the whole big ball of wax, so to speak.
Okay. And so Lionel, once you decide to get on board and you put this together and we're going to help let people know about the culture and bring your files together, what made you decide to actually donate it towards charity or towards community?
Well, when we put everything together, the concept was something that I had been thinking about for a while, because as I grew up in Nashville, I'm a native Nashvilleian, and as going to TSU, being in the social scene, kind of got bored with the same old, let's go out to the club. So wanted to do something that was stepping up the level of entertainment for a young professional, but also wanted to do something that was going to have purpose behind it.
Yes.
We're not doing this. We both have jobs. We're not paying our mortgage off of SpreadLove.com and what we're doing with Spread Love. So we've adopted the tagline, we don't do it for the money, we do it for the culture, and that's true.
Yes.
Everything that we do at Spread Love is about really promoting the culture, hip-hop culture, really, but just a culture of music, a culture of art, a culture of entertainment, and how every community is involved in that. So when we talked about doing it, we came up with the concept first, had the concert in place, was going to do it, but then we thought about the purpose, and that's when we reached out and said, if we're going to do this, we have to have community partners, because we didn't want to make a dime off of it. It wasn't because we wanted to make a profit, it's because we wanted to raise the awareness that when you talk about music, especially in Music City, especially somewhere like Nashville, that's really known for country music, we wanted music to be diverse. So we were very strategic about the community partners that we brought in. Of course, we're raising funds to construct the National Museum of African American Music here, and that was the perfect opportunity because the museum itself was really trying to raise awareness amongst the young professional crowd. So we were both targeting the same demographic, and it was just a natural relationship that we built with the museum. But we also looked at the education of music, and that's how we hooked up. Brian actually did some research on W.O. Smith Music School, and once we learned about the demographic of students that they were serving, he reached out to Jonah over there, and Jonah actually brought us into his office, met with us, and he was on board from day one. I mean, we didn't have to pull strings to convince him to participate. And the work that they're doing over there with the students, I mean, teaching young people ages 6, 7, 8 about musical instruments, about recording music, about engineering, every facet of the music industry they're learning at this school, and it's amazing because things like that, they weren't around when I was young. Growing up in this community. So to be able to partner with them and to have purpose behind the event and what we do is 100% necessary for us and what we want to achieve through spreadlove.com.
Oh, that's great. Now, just so people can be clear that didn't attend it and want to attend your future events, you take a hip-hop icon and then you have actual live performances, live music instruments.
So the concert series it's a quarterly concert series. So we're going to do one a quarter for a year. And we're going to continue to do it for as long as Nashville and the fans want to see it. And hopefully we do have aspirations for it to grow into something more than just the concert series. Maybe a festival of some sort at some point where local artists and entertainers have a platform to really get their music out there. But we started with Outkast. We really had a debate on who the first artist was going to be. I mean, we thought about doing everything from Dr. Dre to Jay-Z. I mean, we thought about all the greats, and then we thought about where we were. We thought about Nashville. We thought about, who really broke out hip-hop in the South. And then the timing of it all, Outkast announced that they were getting back together and touring. So there was a lot of buzz, and it was just the perfect first show. And I really... It exceeded my expectations when we put the show together. I thought it was going to be a great show, but it was an amazing experience that night. So the second show we have coming up is going to be September 25th. We're doing a Kanye West tribute.
Kanye West?
So we're taking it to the Midwest. But you're going to see a surprise for our next show that we're going to do in the next quarter of the year, because we're not only doing hip-hop, we're really trying to target that young professional crowd, but we don't want to just limit it to hip-hop. I said, music is more diverse, so we're going to branch out to some soul, R&B. We're going to do some other things, but the next artist after Kanye, we know who it's going to be. It's going to be amazing.
Man.
That's all. I'm going to leave it.
You're going to leave it at that?
It's going to be amazing.
All right. Well, I'm excited about the Kanye, but now you got me thinking about the next one. But I think I'm with some bets out there on who it is. But right now, we got Kanye coming up. Now, Brian, can you tell us again what's the date for Kanye?
It's Thursday, September 25th at Anthem.
Okay, Thursday the 25th. So that's the same weekend as TSU Homecoming.
Absolutely.
Right?
That is the same weekend as TSU Homecoming. It's the perfect kickoff to the weekend.
Perfect kickoff to TSU Homecoming. So we definitely will be talking about that again. Now, Brian, another thing I found very interesting, another reason I really want you to be here, is a lot of our viewers run nonprofits or they run businesses, and everyone wants to know like really great ways to get their message out there. And I was amazed at the way that you were able to bring so many young professionals together. And I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about your strategy, if you don't mind sharing a little bit of it, on how you were able to get so many people to share and do that grassroots movement.
Well, it was kind of, again, going back to, we were both brainstorming about the best way to go about doing this. I'm real big on leveraging spheres of influence. So
Spheres
everyone has about 250 friends. Whether they go, you get married, about 200 people you can invite, graduation, whatever, right? So this made this project very easy because no one had any financial gain from it. You just found a bunch of like-minded individuals that were passionate about music, passionate about doing something different here in the city. And once they got on board, then it just became kind of a word-of-mouth viral thing. Everyone kind of had a strong social media following. So once we got the marketing materials prepared, which was done by a wonderful company out here in Nashville called The Wanderer, a good friend of mine's name is Eddie. He kind of put all of our images together, and we kind of spread that out amongst the music committee. And then it just, once everyone posted kind of on their pages, it kind of spread. It came viral. I think what makes the concept unique, because it's been done before, I think the bottom line, like, we don't have any financial gain.
Yeah.
Right? So when it's not anything that's focused on, monetary for self, it just spreads all that more further through everyone's personal contacts and different things like that. So.
And I'll add to that real quick that it's not about us as individuals. We're not promoters.
Yeah.
No. So we've done promotion in the past, and we've put together different events, especially in undergrad at college. I mean, we've been working together on things like this for years, but the fact that we're selling the experience, and the experience is outside of ourselves, we're not selling ourselves.
Right.
Yes.
We're selling a certain experience and we're packaging it to a way that it's going to be unforgettable. It's going to be memorable. It's going to be something that you'll never get anywhere else.
Yes.
And we're selling that to people. And so it's an easy sell when you have people on board, and they know it's not a selfish thing.
Yes.
It's a selfless thing.
That
we're doing for the community.
And it's just basically about, like, you found that tribe. People were wanting something, and you stepped in and gave it to them. And it's also for two good causes, so there's no reason why it shouldn't spread.
Absolutely.
And we're spreading the love. We're actually adding different nonprofits that are community partners as we do concerts. Depending on the artist, we're being very creative. At this show, the Kanye West tribute, we're gonna add a spoken word element because Kanye did spoken word when he started off. It was just a natural fit. If we're going to have art there, let's look at the different types of art that we could offer.
Yes.
And so we're reaching out to different community partners that will benefit from the concert as well. We put a word out to Donda's House. Southern Word is a spoken word nonprofit here in Nashville that teaches young people to perform spoken word, and they're going to provide the spoken word artists for the show. We have a break dance troupe that's coming in.
What?
So,
you gotta be there.
We're really selling the experience, and each show we want it to be unique, but we want it to be unforgettable that can't be duplicated anywhere else.
Oh man, that's great. Well, before I let you go, if you can let our viewers know, where can they find you online, the website, the Instagram, Facebook, whatever you guys want.
Sure. Well, online you can find us at www.spreadlove.com. Instagram is at spreadlove. Same thing for Twitter. Or Twitter is spreadlove blog. And then
you could get your tickets
for
the concert at www.kanyetribute.eventbrite.com.
Yeah.
That's nice and easy. Man, that's great.
I have to mention others that have helped us
Definitely.
kind of put this together before we close out. Love Noise, they've been a big help. Again, The Wanderer. Anybody?
Our sponsors for this next show, New Amsterdam and Horizon.
New Amsterdam and Horizon.
Absolutely.
Oh man, that's great.
It takes a team.
It does, definitely. Well, we're gonna do our best here also to use our spirit of influence.
Mike Hicks and the Funk Punks. Cannot forget the cover band.
Oh, that's cover band.
That's the cover band. Mike Hicks and the Funk Punk, an amazing band.
Yeah.
We bring in different artists to perform with them, but just an amazing.
It would take us a whole nother interview to talk about how cold Mike Hicks is.
They performed last time. Yeah. They were hot.
I don't think people understand. And what we're gonna do for this one, we're gonna kind of capture the experience and try to put it into like a short 5-minute documentary in terms of everything from the phone calls that Lo and I make several times a day, to the rehearsals, to meeting who the sponsors are, to the band, just so everybody can see what truly goes into this. This is not a talent show.
No, that's how you do it.
This is real. This is real.
It's not amateur hour.
You know, so man, Mike Hicks is amazing. Like, it's like going to church when you go to one of his joints.
Feeling it, right?
Yeah, you definitely feel it.
So,
in your soul.
Yeah, definitely. Well, man, I'm excited about the event. I appreciate you taking up the time out of your schedule to let us know some more about it, and we'll definitely be doing our best to spread the love as well. And thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And once again, you've been tuning into Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. See you next time.